Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today I'm giving you a 1-year update on the performance of the DuraSlic DS 1500 Xtreme professional grade ceramic coating that we applied on this Toyota CHR here behind me. So the video came out in March of 2021. I had filmed though the entire thing in late February, if memory serves me right, of 2021. So it's actually been over a year because now I'm filming this video in the month of March 2022. And so it's been through 4 seasons, including the crazy Canadian winters. So here in March right now, we're still in the dead of winter. As you can see behind me, the vehicle is covered in road salts, magnesium chloride, calcium chloride, a bunch of crap road grime, of course snow. It's been through ice, sleet, rain, you name it, through the year. And the owner is a mother of a family that is very, very busy with work and did not have much time to take care of her vehicle. So the most important thing for her was to have a form of long-term protection on her vehicle to protect against the UV rays, of course, all those damaging effects against the elements, make the paint slick and look nice and glossy, have some chemical resistance as well, long-term durability in a form of a matter of years and not just a few months like traditional Carnauba waxes, for example, to protect against other things like industrial fallout, bird droppings, acid rain, tree sap, and all that kind of stuff. And so the DS 1500 Xtreme ceramic coating by DuraSlic was pretty much what I found the most appropriate for her because this is a 7-year professional grade coating once again. So 7 years of protection. The cool thing is it's only 1 layer that's required for the application. And once it cures after 24 hours, you're good to go to drive the car in the elements. Of course, wait a full week before you wash your car again. But there is no topper that was needed for this as well. If there is still some protection, the hydrophobics should be intact once you do that chemical Decon and the Decon wash. I'm going to drop links to this product in the description under the video. So what DuraSlic did, like last time, they had done a limited run where my viewers could purchase this. So normally it's only available to certified installers that have been approved and trained because my viewers though are awesome and you guys have more experience than the average Joe detailing your cars. If you're watching my videos, they offered it to my viewers. Well, now they're doing it again. So if you guys didn't have the chance to purchase a bottle last time, well, now you can do so. But also if you want to become a certified installer with them, you can join the DuraSlic team if you're a professional detailer out there and have a shop and are looking for a professional grade coating to apply. So yeah, you can join the team. They offer some workshops, some training in person, that kind of stuff, support to grow your business as well. They come up with pricing schemes and that kind of thing so you guys can price your services. Basically there to help you grow your business the right way. So I'll leave links to that as well if you want to become an installer in the description. And also if you just don't have the time or experience to apply a ceramic coating and you might want to look for a professional detailer that's certified for the DuraSlic, again, I'll leave a link where you can search for a certified installer near you. So now let's have a look. I'm going to first start by pre-rinsing the vehicle. Let's have a look. And by the way, you're going to want to stay tuned all the way till the end because they sent me something that is in the later development stages for me to give them my opinion on. So we'll be applying something else towards the end, maybe to boost hydrophobic properties and slickness and add a bit of gloss and who knows what else. So you want to stay tuned for that. You always have the first dibs on that kind of new stuff on the Pan TheOrganizer channel, guys. All right, so let's dive into the demo. All right, guys, so while the vehicle is still covered in that dirt, all that road grime, road salt, a bunch of ice and snow and all that crap, let's test for the initial hydrophobic properties and the self-cleaning properties as well, meaning that the vehicle should be a lot easier and simpler to maintain during your maintenance washes. All right, that's pretty awesome, guys. So already with just rinsing, and hopefully you can tell, let me zoom you in here so you guys can have a look. Now we get very, very good water beading and we get that awesome sheeting as well. So yeah, the hydrophobic properties are definitely still there. And keep in mind, this is just the initial pre-rinse. So we haven't even washed the surface. So we're probably going to get even better hydrophobics afterwards because we're going to be removing any grime or traffic film that can potentially mask the hydrophobic properties. But we're already seeing this pretty awesome stuff here. Let's check a vertical panel now to see what it looks like initially. So even without washing the vehicle, I can tell we get very good hydrophobic. So the water beading is definitely still there. And the sheeting was done at a very good rate. And that's even with the dirt on there. So far, so good. All right, guys, so the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to test for the hydrophobic properties. So I remind you, the vehicle was rinsed, then it was pre-washed with a snow foam that has a higher active pH, so an alkaline version to remove dirt, grime, and traffic film. And we used a shampoo that was made for ceramic coatings as well, so kind of a Decon wash. And then when we rinsed all of that off, we went ahead and did the iron removal stage for the chemical decontamination against the iron particles, the brake dust, industrial fallout, so on and so forth. So we can already tell the surface is looking amazing because it has nice, tight, round water beads. There's water sheeting as well by the ton because there's a lot of parts that are already dry. So we're going to spray with water. I'm going to do flat panels like the hood and vertical panels like the door, as you saw at the beginning. So we're going to look for that. We're going to look at also the hydrophobic properties for the wheels and also the windshield, because I applied that coating to that as well. So fantastic sheeting. This is a very quick sheeter. As you saw, there's no pooling of water, no resistance. There's these beautiful round water beads that are on there. So great hydrophobics. Let's do this one more time. And then we're going to use a leaf blower, so a car dryer, to basically blow all of this water off. So when you do your maintenance washes, that's how easy it is. You don't even have to do a contact drying stage with a microfiber drying towel in your hands, potentially marring the surface. 100% contact-free drying. So let's try out one more time the hydrophobic properties. And there you go. Look at all that water gather up and boom, just sheet off. This part here is already dry. That is awesome. Beautiful beading, absolutely outstanding sheeting. So the protection is definitely still there. Now let's try and blow this off with the blower, and you can see how quickly it is to dry your car. There you go. You have a completely dry panel. You can use at this point a quick detailer with a microfiber towel if you want to quickly wipe any residual droplets and increased gloss, slickness, shine, and all that stuff if you really want. But more on that in the end of this video, so stay tuned. Now let's go to see a vertical panel. So as we can tell, very quick sheeting. This is already almost done, and there you go. Tons of awesome round water beads. Again, quick sheeting. We know that the protection is still there. Let's do that one more time. I love doing that. Look at that. You can almost dry your vehicle with a sheet of water. So quick sheeting, awesome beading. Let's dry this off. And there we go. We have a bone dry panel. That's how quick it is. Now let's have a look at the wheels and the glass. All right, so on the wheels, I can already tell there's still water beading left. That is very, very good because normally coatings on wheels last typically 8 to 12 months. And here on this application, they're still doing fantastically well. So let's try the hydrophobics. Yep, so very, very strong. As you can see, we have tons of these water beads, and I have to admit that washing these during the maintenance wash was extremely, extremely easy. So let's dry them now with the blower. And there you go. Very, very quick to dry. Thanks again to the hydrophobic properties. All right, let's have a look at the performance on glass because I had applied this on the windshield as well. Keep in mind, this is mainly a paint coating that's versatile enough to be applied on plastic trim, on the wheels, and on glass as well. Headlights, taillights, all that kind of stuff. But when you're a jack of all trades on glass, those have a tendency to last usually 6 to 12 months. But I still see water beading here, so that's an indicator that there's still some protection. So let's have a look at the hydrophobics on this. So as I'm flooding with water, we can tell here it's dissipating quickly. So not as strong of a performance as on paint, which is expected, but look at that. And we're almost done with the sheeting. There's still these water droplets, so the hydrophobics still seem to be there, because if there was no protection, the windshield would be completely pooled with water, one flat sheet, very, very slow to sheet off, and we definitely would not get this. So let's do this one more time. I'm surprised by the performance on glass. So torture test with water, because I just flooded this. And look at that, boom, we're almost done. So imagine when you're driving over 35 miles an hour, that's where coatings on glass do the best job, because with the wind pressure and the air pressure, the water just slings off the windshield and you barely need to use your wipers. In this case, she reported to me that there was no wiper judder, so the wipers weren't skipping during this year, so that was good. And here I can tell that there's still a lot of presence of the coating on glass. So fantastic, fantastic on paint, still definitely present on wheels and glass as well. So big thumbs up on the presence of the protection. All right, guys, so for the final thoughts segment, by the way, stay tuned all the way till the end, again, for that surprise of some upcoming new products that you're getting an exclusive on right here on the Pan TheOrganizer channel. But yeah, we're done doing the Decon wash, and just look at it behind me. I think you guys can tell the results are absolutely stunning. So definitely retained its gloss. There's slickness that's still there. Definitely the hydrophobic properties, so the water beading and the water sheeting, which you clearly saw in the demo, were definitely still there. So the initial rinse revealed tons of great hydrophobics as well, but to make sure we unmask all the traffic film, road grime, and the accumulation of stuff during the 4 seasons in this past year, we did the full Decon wash. So the pre-wash snow foam again, the contact wash, and also an iron remover to make sure we fully unmasked the full potentials of this. And by the way, this is a daily driver, so it's not garage kept. It stays outside 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Again, it's a daily driver, so the customer just goes all over the place with it. Zero maintenance was done as far as chemicals, or no toppers were applied during that year. Only a few visits at an automated car wash, which, well, I don't recommend for my viewers, right? I always recommend you wash your car at home, controlling your own stuff, like a pH neutral car shampoo, and what chemicals you use for toppers if you want that kind of stuff. And well, it's better off if you do it yourself, but I digress. So basically, yeah, a few car washes at an automated car wash, and it just came out stunning. So the performance is definitely there. And again, I remind you that we applied this here. So this is the DuraSlic DS 1500 Xtreme Nano Ceramic Coating. So this is a 7+ year coating. Again, if you want to check how I applied this and have the full review of the product, I'll leave the link to not only the product in the description under the video, but to that previous video where we did the initial application over a year ago. I also remind you, if you want to become a certified installer of this coating, so if you're a professional detailer, have a detailing shop, and you want to grow your business, you want to have an awesome coating to offer your customers and a time saver because only one coat is required and you're getting all that performance, I'm going to leave links in the description for you guys to click to become a member of the DuraSlic team. And also they're offering, once again, to my viewers, so if you're out there and you're a DIYer, weekend warrior, and you just want an awesome ceramic coating that's not only easy to apply, but only requires one layer and practically no maintenance, well, again, you're going to have the choice this time to pick it up for yourself. So links in the description. To get onto the properties, well, hydrophobic properties, oleophobic properties as well for this. So you get tons of resistance all over the pH scale, so resistance to chemicals. As you saw, the iron remover didn't put a dent into it, actually it revived it. And so yeah, you get all that gloss, all that slickness, you get the durability over the years, all the properties that you expect, and also the self-cleaning properties. So self-cleaning, by the way, guys, doesn't mean that the vehicle cleans or washes itself, right? It means that it's easier to clean during your maintenance washes. And that's one thing the customer noticed, and you guys too, if you had the choice, the chance to have a ceramic coating applied on your vehicle, what you normally notice is that even when the car is dirty, compared to other vehicles in the parking, it always looks that much glossier and that much cleaner, because ceramic coatings have those self-cleaning properties. So they tend to reject dirt and grime a lot better than traditional protections like waxes or paint sealants, or no protection at all. So they're very, very good at that. And that's one thing that you notice, her car always looked cleaner than the others, even when it was dirty. And well, this proved that it survived this entire year. Fantastic ceramic coating, which, by the way, also took an award in my 2021 Car Detailing Products Awards video for one of my top 3 favorite pro grade coatings. Now, DuraSlic also sent me 2 cool products. They're in experimental form. So I have 2 versions of the same product, so 2 different types of application. So there's this one here that is experimental, so in a spray little bottle like this, and it's in liquid form. And same thing in a glass vial, so an experimental DuraSlic slippery top coat. What is that? I'm gonna give you a quick teaser in this video, but you're gonna have to stay tuned for the future update on this, because they're getting towards, this is the final versions. Now, we don't know yet which one they're gonna pick as far as what type of application, but I'm going to be applying this topper on this. And why did they come up with it? Well, people always want more, right? So they want more slickness, they want more of those hydrophobic properties, more of that self-cleaning capabilities, and also a bit more gloss. Why not? And so they decided to come up with this top coat. So there were no maintenance toppers required for this. So if you don't want to apply, don't worry, the performance is still there. And this is one of the coatings that over time, coatings typically lose a bit of their hydrophobic properties as the years go, right? Because they tend to fade. This one fades a lot slower than the others, and more on that in a discussion I had with their lead chemist in a separate video. Again, I'll link that video. Go check it out because it was an awesome discussion. We dove into how they test for this, how they come up with the durability claims. They do drag testing, wiping on there. They simulate washes, so how they come up with all that stuff. It was very interesting. These guys here, basically slippery top coat, the name says it all. It's going to be very slick to the touch, so we're expecting increased slickness like crazy. We're expecting a lot more hydrophobic properties in the sense of self-cleaning properties. So the dirt should stick a lot less. Even though this is doing amazingly well, it should just take it up a notch even more. And also it's going to boost gloss a little more, because the gloss was already good on this as it stands, but you're going to get a kick in pretty much all the performance metrics that we like from ceramic coatings, and in a very easy to apply method. I just can't wait to see the future with this car. Again, I hope you enjoyed the fact that I do these updates so you can see the performance over time. I had promised you guys that I'd come back after a year, and here I am. So I always deliver on my promises. Again, guys, don't forget this experimental stuff you're going to see in a future video, the final version, of course. I'm going to talk all about it in great depth and in great details. And don't forget, if you want to check out any further info, you want to purchase this, you want to become a installer, certified installer, or you want to find an installer near you, the links are in the description for DuraSlic DS 1500 Xtreme. Thanks to DuraSlic for sponsoring this video and making all of this possible. Guys, if you like these kinds of videos, smash the thumbs up button to show me your support. And of course, don't forget to keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.